What's up, VC? What's up, vinyl community? It's Dan hanging out with you for Dan's Vinyl Channel. How are you guys doing? Hopefully you're having a great start to your week as I'm coming at you with two videos on a Monday. Two contest entries on a Monday. This one is a contest entry for another good friend in the vinyl community, Brendan Van D, my dude from Australia, my dude from Oz. You're awesome. Congratulations on the 100 subs, man. Well deserved, and I'm sure you're on the way to many hundreds more. So, maybe even thousands more. You never know. You gotta hope big, right? Anyway, so I wanted to come at you with this video because Brendan is a very cool guy, and if you're not subscribed to him, make sure you subscribe down below because he's a great guy. He's got a lot of the same taste that I have. He doesn't hate pop, and he doesn't hate some of the hair metal. So, and he's a metalhead, and it's just right up my alley. And I just appreciate your friendship there, Brendan. And congratulations, man. Well deserved. All right, so he's doing a contest, and his contest theme is the good, the bad, and the ugly. And what he wants you to do is come at you with the good, a bad, and an ugly. So that's what we're going to do. So the good, he'd say like a prized favorite. Like something that may be worth some money, something that, like a promo or something really cool that you picked up, a nice lucky get, what have you in your vinyl collection. So what I have here is something that I picked up, I don't know, like 5 or 6 years ago. I had just started getting back in to collecting vinyl. Well, I never really had collected too much vinyl. Just when I was a kid, a bunch of 45s, and I had some like Black Sabbath records and some Led Zeppelin records. I didn't have anything like super cool like this or like I'm about to show you or anything like that. But when I started collecting vinyl, I guess 5 or 6 years ago, there was a garage sale here in town. There was this disc jockey, and he was moving. And I think he was going to Oregon or Washington, somewhere up northwest. And he wasn't taking his records. So I stopped by, and he had a crate full of records. And a lot of the stuff I didn't recognize. Man, you guys, these were like, he was asking like $3 a piece or something. And they were all in pretty decent shape, especially the vinyl. This one was one of them in the worst shape for some reason. And it's not even that bad, but I picked this up for like $2.50. Sold them 2 for $5. I got Asia. I got their first album, and I got this very cool Motley Crue Too Fast for Love white label promo. So it's got the gold stamp on the back there. Check out those guys, huh? Yeah. Anyway, if you've, as you could tell, this has some corner damage. It looks like it might have been eaten by a mouse or something. But yeah, this is not the leather press of this, the leather records pressing of this. This is the Electra. And, it's cool. It had the original lyric sheet inside. And that had like this really cool picture of Motley Crue. Let me see here. Yeah, it's awesome. I love this kind of stuff. This is great artwork. All the lyrics right here. And also, this is, like I said, it's a white label promo. And hold on, guys. I just lost where I was. Okay. This is a white label promo. So there you go. It's an Elektra Records white label promo of Motley Crue's Too Fast for Love. It sounds amazing. I love this album. I have never heard the leather pressing of this. I've never seen it. I know that another friend in the VC has that pressing. Jimmy the Saint has that, and he recently got that in his Inheritance collection. And I was like, oh my gosh, man, you've got the like leather press of that. So, but yeah, this is the Elektra. I'm proud of it. As Eric Weinbender says, I don't hate it. It's great. I love this record. I was actually, I felt very blessed and lucky to find it. So yeah, Motley Crue's Too Fast for Love. That's part of my good. Oh man, where am I going to set my stuff? I didn't think about it. Okay. Just put it right there. Okay, so as we're sticking with the good, Do I have anything else that I wanted to talk about that was really good? Well, I mean, all these. Yeah, okay, this one. So this popped up in a local record store, Hit Street Records in Columbia, and this is I've shown this one before, but this was a cool find that, and it's Candlemass Nightfall, and this is a cool find because this is the Axis pressing, and that is that's like the Holland pressing, I think. So it's European press anyway. As you could tell, it's kind of the European presses compared to the U.S. releases were always just a little more flimsy. If you ever noticed that, that's a real good tell to see if what you've got is a actual a European pressing or not. But Candlemass is Nightfall, fantastic record. I'm very proud to have it. It's on the Axis label, which is kind of cool. It kind of has like a little Death Star there. You see that? Yeah. So there you go. Yeah, I'm proud to have that one. Candlemass is Nightfall. So I consider that in my good. I don't really have like too many records that are like worth a lot of money. That would be my wife's collection. So she's the one that has all the jazz, the crazy, 50, 60-year-old jazz records that are worth a bunch of money. So that's more of her collection. Me, I'm pretty easy, I've got a couple of records maybe worth like 50, 60 bucks or something like that. Nothing really out there. So then we go into the bad. He wants to see, so that's the good, all right? So that's the good, and then we got the bad. So that could be like a bad pressing, scratched, it sounds bad, it's got some damage to it. And what I wanted to talk about was a bootleg. And since I'm wearing the old Danzig shirt here, I wanted to talk about this Danzig bootleg. And I'm not sure I've ever shown this one. I bought this bootleg brand new. It was supposed to be brand new. There was a guy selling a whole bunch of them on eBay. And this is a Japanese pressing of Danzig 2 Lucifuge. All right, and as you can tell, it looks pretty decent. It's a little dark in color, so it doesn't look bad. And the actual vinyl inside is a yellow color. And at first glance, it looks pretty good. I mean, it's got a cool like a label on it there, that cool label, like zombie hand or something. And you can't tell by looking at this, but there is some major, major problems with this press. It skips, it sounds awful. It sounds like popcorn was playing in the studio, like they were making a bag of popcorn. I mean, it's scratchy, poppy crap, unfortunately. Because this is it's a bootleg, and this is a very hard record to find. This record cost, I don't know, for a good press of it's going to cost you about $200. I'm not going to spend that on a record. I mean, I'm probably not. I've never been faced with an actual first press of Danzig 2, but I can probably guarantee you that I'm not. While I will drool all over it, I would probably not spend the $200 for this record. But Danzig 2 Lucifuge, I'm not getting rid of it because it's just a placeholder in case, you never know what's going to happen. You never know. It might pop up at some point. I may get lucky at a garage sale. You never know, man. So, don't give up. You'll find your grails, people. This is one of many grails. I have many grails. One of these, I've been wanting to do a Grails video, but I don't want to come across like I'm begging for stuff. It's just like if you guys would ever see it or something. But anyway, so that's the bad press. And then the ugly, which it could be like bad art. Yeah, somebody spilled coffee on it. It's torn. It's got severe water damage, which you guys are getting a little preview. I found this at a place called Angelo's CDs and More in Denver. And on Sundays, they have a deal where it's a buy 3 used rekkids, you get one for free. And so I brought up 3 used rekkids, laid them on the counter, and the lady says, "Do you want to go pick out another free one? As long as it's $5 or under or whatever." And I'm like, "Yeah." So I go downstairs, I go back downstairs, and I'll talk more about the store. and I found this. So I got this actually for free, and I totally missed it upon first look. But and I'll show you. It's Faster Pussycats, Wake Me When It's Over. And if you can see, it is super, super damaged. But there is a big but here on this record. See, like I can see, it's terrible damage. It looked like somebody stubbed down a cigarette on it or something. Anyway, as you could tell, this is this says pressed on high quality audiophile vinyl. So I'm like, okay, and then it's got the little gold stamp on the back, and I'm like, all right. So the back doesn't look that bad. The front looks pretty awful. So I crack it open, and I see that it's actually the second one in this video is a white label promo. And it sounds absolutely phenomenal. And I know you can't really tell here, but the vinyl, it's pretty nice. It had not been listened to that often. So I'm thinking that somebody in Angelo's had offloaded some stuff and they were a disc jockey or something. So yeah, that was the ugly, and I just think it's ugly treatment of that record. Faster Pussycat is one of my favorite glam hair or whatever you want to call it bands of the 80s, and this is just a great album. It's a great sounding album if you ever get a chance to find that one. So yeah, and then he was talking about also you could use bad art. You know, like if a record has bad art. And I know I've already shown REO Speedwagons you can tune a piano, but you can't tune a fish, which is one that I would like to show in this. But this is artwork that I always I always thought it was silly and kind of funny, and now I'm looking at it a little gross. And that is Stay Hungry, my friends, with Twisted Sister. As you could see, Dee Snider there gnawing on a calf leg or calf thigh bone. I have no idea what that is. There's probably somebody out there that's a huge Twisted Sister fan that would know exactly what that is. And then on the back here, you could see they're all sitting around a table getting ready to, I don't know. I don't even know what this is. But anyway, boy, those guys are tough looking, aren't they? Yeah. But anyway, I love this record. I actually like the cover. I think it's great. It's it's Dee Snider, man. It's all the way. But yeah, it's not the prettiest cover. And, you know, it's hard to convince your mom to get that one for you when, you know, she's a Sunday school teacher and on the choir, like my mom was. And then there was this record that my sister actually had, this CD. Or it might have been a tape. In the early 90s, she had a copy of this, and me and my friends would make fun of it. I don't know how I ever made fun of the old Boz, but that jacket is pretty ugly, but you know what? I would totally sport that jacket nowadays. I mean, look at that. That is just so awesome. Some people would call that a bad record. Some people would call that ugly. I would call it awesome, but I did used to make fun of it. I was like, what's up with that jacket? Me and my friend Chris would just roll over this. But anyway, yeah, Boz Scaggs Hits. That's a great record I picked up for like $1. Anyway, yeah, so there's your good, your bad, and the ugly. I hope that's good enough for you, Brendan. And, dude, just, you know, congratulations, brother. I really enjoy all of your videos, man. And here's to many more. And you just keep on rocking out there, dude. Keep on rocking. Stay metal. You guys take it easy. You guys, peace out. Keep digging them rekkids. Sub to Brendan's channel below. I'll link the contest video. But we'll see you guys later. Have a good one. Peace out. Bye.